Alright, so number one, just a reminder, you're going to be taking those same 8 chord progressions that use the numbered system, and you're just going to finish filling out the rest of this thing here. And you're going to put the chord names in, put the number of the chord, and so yeah, we started here on the E string, and then we started on the A string, started on the D string. So the 4th progression, you'll start on the E string. Progression number 5, you'll start on the A string. Progression number 6, you start on the D string. And then progression number 7, start on the E string. Progression number 8, start that on the A string. And remember, you want to keep things in close proximity. So you want to try and minimize movement as much as you can. So if you have any questions, you get stuck on something, let me know. But yeah, when you get it done, if you can send that over to me, if you get it done before next week, yeah, send it over. I'll take a look at it and let you know if anything needs, or if I would suggest any correction or whatnot. So, number 2 and 3, we got the speed deals here. So let me change a little bit here. Try and change a little bit here. Boom and boom. Okay, now it's easier to see. Yes, basically you got 3 notes click here. So let's demonstrate some of these speeds. 60 beats as always. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, when you get to this fret, use your ring finger, finger number 3. Yeah, just use your ring finger there, because this way you have less movement that way. I'm just bringing that up because remember yesterday you used your pinky at one point for that note. It's just more efficient to use the ring finger. Pick it however you want. Whatever feels natural. It's so legato heavy, it really doesn't matter. I'm fairly economic picking with it. Like, so I'll do like a downstroke here, and then upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, and so on. Alright, let's go to 120. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One 60. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of a half-assed pitch harmonic there. Ugh. All right, 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the coveted 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think one of the hardest parts about this particular exercise, riff, lick, whatever you want to call it, is just keeping the timing consistent as you get faster. It's kind of like a weird spot. Like, it's almost like in the medium tempos, I feel for me, it's harder to keep the thing in time. Because it's like you want to go a little bit faster, but you got to restrain yourself. Like, nope, lay back on that beat some. Keep those notes spread out properly. It's very easy to rush legato. Very, very easy. All right, the A string. All right, here we go. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One 60. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's call it 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and number 4. So this is just to get you familiar with some 7th chord arpeggio or sweep picking shapes. So when I'm playing this, it's a lot like, you know, doing those 3-string shapes or even the one you were doing. So picking wise here, I'm doing the down, 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 hammer on, pull off, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Sometimes it feels better for me to use my 3rd finger to begin this shape, because it just kind of puts all your fingers on one fret. So that might be something to try out, see how that feels to you. And then moving on to the minor 7, use the pinky on the 10th fret. And then switch back to that fingering if it feels better for you. If not, the only thing is, it's like when you do it this way, going pinky, ring, first, pinky, is you got to keep going between the 13th and the 14th fret there. So that's why I was like, you know, usually it feels a little bit better for me to just do it like that. And then the G7, A minor 7. Now, if you're one of the people that feel better, I can't remember if you use the middle finger in the, for the 2 whole step stretch. If you do, you might want to do that. Use your pinky, middle, and first for that shape. But I use my ring instead. So, yeah, what I'd like you to do with this again is just translate all these chords or these arpeggios to the next set of string, and so on. So I do not have this laid out with all the extra bars there. But if you have any questions with how to like change how many bars you have per line with Guitar Pro, let me know. I can show you that. So I don't know how much you know about the old Guitar Pro there, but yeah, this thing to keep in mind when you do get to the D string. That's right, when you're playing a minor 7 chord, your index finger will have to do some barring and some rolling. When you're playing major 7 chords starting on the G string, so I opt to use my middle finger for the finger rolling. When I get to, let's see, which one was it? The G7. You can still roll with the ring or middle. It might make more sense to use the ring finger because of your finger placement. Or you can just, you know, play this with just your first 3 fingers. I'm so used to hammering on with the pinky. Feels weird, but yeah, basically for the major 7 and dominant 7, when you start on the G string, you have a finger roll that has to happen. For the minor 7 chords starting on the D string, you will have a finger roll for those as well. But yeah, just go ahead and just tab them all out there, write them out, get the chord names in and all that stuff, and then just kind of run through them, get familiar with that. And chords aplenty, arpeggios aplenty. Now, of course, if any questions come up, please let me know. I'll see you again Sunday.